swing through, kettlebell swing. And a lot of times I have kids, when they do kettlebells, they'll have a tendency to drop down instead of hinging their hip back. And so what this does, it makes them hinge their hip back. So as they go backwards, I'll push it back, make them stretch deep, and they'll get a nice little lift in the elbows, lift up, engage the core. And so it's just shoving blood right in those glutes right there. Let's get full glute activation before we squat. We'll do 3 sets of these here. We talked about squatting and talked about 2 variations that we want to work on. So Trey, let's go. This is our basic vertical shin angle, hinge the hip. You know, I want to make sure my shins are vertical as possible, okay, on this, because I'm trying to attack this hip girdle right here. So I want to set my core, I want to push my hips back, and I want to sit back, keeping my chest up. See how his knees are forward? I don't want that right there. Now squeeze your glutes through. Good, right there. So now this is the next progression. So now I'm trying to teach the guys how to work on contractual anterior pull as they come up. So go back in that pulse position. As he fires back up, fire. Now he's got to stabilize his core as he comes back up and activate that core contractual anterior. All right, so now what I want to do is do the other variation. That's an athletic squat. So now I want to see more Z in the knee. So go ahead and squat down forward. It's more athletic. Put more stress on the ankle. Now again, I'll use sub-maximal weight for this, and I won't do maximal loads with this squat. Go ahead and stand back up. So now progressing out of this, there's 2 different types of squats. So what I want to see now with the Tsunami bar is him just get down in athletic position. I don't need him to go to a full parallel squat when we start moving with it. I want him to go as if he's going a vertical jump or a broad jump. All right, so now I'm going to sit in that position, so hair deeper, and then fire out of it. Stabilize again. Now, next one I want you to go, I want you to pull back up. Okay? So we're going to do the push-pull. Right? Push-pull. Good. All right, push, pull. All right, now the next progression of that, as you've seen Coach Horgan do this earlier with a standard bar, he would jump with it. So progression, give me 5 good jumps right here. Now he's got to jump, come to balance, work on compression force instead of blunt force. So you heard talking about compression forces. So as we go down to compression and working on reversal strength for compression. A blunt, we don't want to squat our feet. Nice controlled compression forces. All right, sit back and fire up and jump. Fire, slow. Balance, balance, fire. Pull, push, pull, push. Good. And stabilize right there. Good job. Set that up. He's going to lunge back. We've seen Coach Horgan do this with the standard bar. All right. So now I'm trying to get it in rhythm and timing. I've got some volleyball girls that do a great job with this here. Good job. Good job. That's including effect. You see how the bar comes alive. He's got to fight against that oscillation. All right. So you got energy going up and down, north and south, east and west. He's got to stabilize. It's great for baseball players. You know, I know they hate the overhead press. This is not heavy. It's not about using maximal weights. It's about using a moderate weight and using the oscillatory stability to stabilize that shoulder girdle right there, okay? So he'll press up, stabilize. You want one more? You want more that big. Good. Stabilize. Also working the anterior and posterior at the same time, symmetry. Again, with this, there's 1,000 things we can do with this. There's some exercise I want to show you real quick just to give you an idea. You can do this with a standard bar too. I like it because this actually lets it flex, so you get more oscillation out of it than with a standard bar. And one more I want to show you. Okay, Coach, grab that blackboard. And I do this on the football field. I take it down. I had one of my injured guys this past year. He could do things and just couldn't practice. So I want to pick it up over your head. Okay. And all we're going to do now is turn around, face the crowd, and all he's going to do is just walk with it. Okay. Now, believe it or not, I do this with him. We'll do it for 20 yards, 4 or 5 sets. And as he starts walking, that bar starts oscillating. So the quicker he goes, he's got to get in rhythm. And just holding that bar up, stabilizing there, he's going to activate all the shoulder capsule hill, here, rhomboids, scaps, lower lumbar there, stabilizing.